The song is called Call Me Icarus, and I wrote it about 3 days ago. Everybody I know is holding out their hands, grasping at straws, breaking rubber bands, holding on to wax and feathery plants. So close to the sun, so far we land. Call me Icarus, call me what you will. Aim for the sky, shoot to kill, but I always miss the mark, and I'm falling from the sky, crash landing in the park, and I'm left to wonder why. We should take some Dramamine, it's gonna be a bumpy ride. You don't get motion sick, but it's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. Buckle in, my friend, we're taking flight. Call me Icarus, call me what you will. I aim a little high and shoot to kill, and I always miss the mark, and I'm falling from the sky, crash landing in the park, and I'm left to wonder why I even tried. Call me Icarus, call me what you will. I aim too high and shoot to kill, and I always miss the mark, and I'm falling from the sky, crash landing in the park, and I'm left to wonder why I even try. And I'm left to wonder why I even try. And I'm left to wonder why I even try. And I'm left to wonder why I even try. And I'm left to wonder why I ever fly.
Hello everyone, my name is Jordan Kelleher and I am here with Daniel Sitler. So, tell me about yourself. What did you have for breakfast?
I had a turkey sandwich with some Munster cheese, mustard, onions, and sriracha.
Okay, that's really cool. So
On potato bread.
Potato bread?
Yeah, it's good.
That's really interesting. I never heard of that before, actually.
It's good. It's kind of yellow, but tastes like potato chips and bread in one.
Okay. Well, all right. So, tell me more about yourself, like with music related.
Oh, yeah. So I play bass in a band called Brain Weasels, and I'm also a singer-songwriter. I've been in a number of other bands, and I play guitar, I play string bass, and, you know, a songwriter's ability on piano.
That's really cool. So how would you describe your style of music?
I'd say it's rooted in, like, folk, pop, punk, and it just kind of comes from everything I've listened to throughout my life and what I liked and decisions I made.
Okay. So where do you get your songwriter inspiration from?
Usually it's autobiographical, but occasionally I'll, hear a story from someone else and write a song about that.
Okay. Do you get any like inspiration from artists like you look up to?
Yeah. So in middle school, I got really into Yellow Card, and that kind of permanently altered my sound to be at least a little bit pop punk tinged. And then moving into high school, I started listening to like Arcade Fire and stuff, and now I listen to a lot more like prog rock artists like Bentney. I also really like a lot of the underground emo stuff, so like The World is a Beautiful Place and I Am No Longer Afraid to Die is one of my favorites.
Okay.
And then locally, I really like the stuff that like Freight Street is doing. Equipment's got some cool stuff. What were we? A mistake not meant to be, but I never had a clue. The hurt I put you through. We were dancing to kind of blue, but I couldn't keep up with you. Now I'm fading to a hue. Never could have seen through. Never could have seen it through. But it's only blue. If I was blue, you were deeper. I was down for the count, sound sleeper. We were colorblind, inadequate, swimming in an azure sea of shit. We were dancing to kind of blue, but I couldn't keep up with you. Now I'm fading to a hue I never could have seen through. Never could have seen it through. But it's only blue. Red lights, red flags, red faces, red arguments in places we don't wanna be. But we can finally see our faded blues will never blend. Our broken ties will never mend. Faded blues will never blend. Our broken ties will never mend. And we were dancing to kind of blue, but I couldn't keep up with you. Now I'm fading to a hue I never could have seen through. Never could have seen it through. But it's only blue.
So let's change some gears a little bit. I'm gonna ask you this question. If you had a time machine, what would you do?
I would destroy the time machine because that is not something to be messed with.
You know, I actually agree with that, because whenever people ask me about that, I would be like, I really don't know what to change.
Yeah,
So-
no, like that's beyond my abilities,
Yeah.
and it should stay that way.
Right, yeah, I get that. So, what's something people may not know about you?
I was a pescatarian for the last like 12 or 13 years up until a couple months ago.
Oh. So how has that changed for you?
At first it was rough, but worth it in the end.
Okay.
I want to thank my friend Tom for helping me finish this song. It's called Reruns.
Tried to be a better man for you, but the universe had other plans for you and me. So now I'm sitting here in solitude with just a glass of gin to keep me company. Would it be way out of line to call you up after all this time? 'Cause now I'm stuck here in my mind.
myself for waiting too long to really focus on my mental health. The future from our past is long, long gone. Would it be way out of line to call you up after all this time? 'Cause now I'm stuck here in my mind, playing reruns of the life we left behind. Well, I get that feeling good. It's dependent on who you're with and when you should. But I still visit that old town to see your signal from the lighthouse on the Sound.
All right, so to close it out a little bit, where can people find you or like find your music?
Find Brain Weasels on Facebook and Instagram, and watch out for forthcoming announcements about music there. Otherwise, you can find me in Bowling Green, Ohio.
Cool. Thank you, WBGU, Music Industry Club, and BG Falcon Media. And thank you all for tuning in to this episode of Live and Loud. I guess we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.
I guess.
I know. I saw.
Call me Icarus.